Right, I'm not going to move the camera because I want to do a sound test on this. I'll hold this. This is in my server cabinet. Just a second, can I get that in without the light reflecting off it? So it's about 64. When I talk it's going to increase, so I'll stop talking. Now this is actually with the door closed. When I open the door, it doesn't seem to have that much impact on the sound level. Try and hold it about the same position. So it's approaching 70 there. Maximum 84, but that's probably when I was talking. And restart it, I think I can. Sorry if this goes out of focus. Okay, so what I intend doing is fitting some of these. These are like vibration things that go on the stepper motors. I've got 5 here. Altogether I do have 6. Just a second, I'll try and get this other light back on. I'm having problems with it. So this is one of the sort of anti-vibration type bearings, for want of a better name. Now this will need 2 bolts going through the steppers and screwing into here, and these can be screwed onto the other side. They sort of have a rubber, hard rubber fitting, well, sandwich in a way. Let's try and zoom into this. As I know, they do have M3 threads in this side, just holes in the other side. On that corner, and these 2 other corners, obviously they're 3. This will not, so far as I know, this will not turn. I don't want to force it too much. I'll just get one of the others out so I can show you. So they're not very expensive. So you see the rubber there between 2 plates, must be very hard rubber, can't really squeeze it, but it's supposed to reduce vibration and such like, and help reduce the noise transferred to the printer frame. So just do a, obviously that's going to take quite a bit of time for me to muck about on this printer to put those on, so I'll have to do, I'll probably do that a different day actually. I'll stop the video just now. I'll put some details about this server cabinet here. I'll have to wait until this print is finished. This is quite a long print, I think it's about 7 hours more. So I've took the acrylic piece that was in here out, and the width of that is about the width of the anti-vibration. Sorry, I've got another light here, and that's, the lighting here is very hard to, just let me, lighting is extremely hard to set up. I've put some 3mm by 3mm long bolts in through this metal sheet here, and they actually screw into the plate, There's some about 5mm long balls, just 2 alternative corners. That's on there tight enough. I'll put the tooth gear thing on here and put the belt back on. What I tend to do is put the belt on there first and then gradually put the belt onto the tooth gear. Okay, sorry about the lighting here. Can I move my... That's a heat sink on this back end of this stepper. So again, I've took the piece of like acrylic that was a bit like a horseshoe out. These are 3mm long, these balls, and some I have a washer going in and the 3mm diameter. One's going in the motor can be about 4mm. I'll just show you one of the U-shaped acrylic sheets sort of thing. Oops. I don't know why they put these on actually. So they're both the same. Now there's just the X carriage, which is going to be awkward because I think because this motor is facing backwards in a way and I want to be in from the other side. I aren't doing the extruder, I don't think. I might leave that. But with my server cabinet I've got here, I keep my printer in. I can take the side panels off and that gives me a lot easier access to getting around here. I've twisted the server cabinet forward a bit. I might twist it a bit more actually, so I can get in easier at this stepper. Sorry about the lighting here, but because of all the stuff all over. Right, I've fitted of these anti-vibration, what do I call them, bearings, I don't know. There's 2 on this Z steppers. There's 1 on the X and 1 on the Y. Will I fit the Y? On the, yeah, 1 on the Y, 2 on the Z, and 1 on the X carriage, which I think I showed you. So you can get an idea of the sound levels here. This is zoomed in. When this camera zooms in, it increases the noise actually. Zoom out a bit. I'm going to put all the sound meter up. Oops. It says moderate rainfall there. It's gone under traffic because I'm talking. I think on the previous one it was traffic. This is with the door closed in my server cabinet. Let's open it a bit. I don't think opening and closing the server cabinet affects the door, affects it that much. Probably does cut down some sound. I'll stop talking for a bit. close now. I'm trying to do this the same distance, except about the same. It's the same print as before. The other printer stopped because it was curling. This I've lowered the nozzle down a bit. Put a bit more glue stick on this side where it was curling as well. So I'm hoping that this won't curl. I think it's a bit out of focus, this gauge, but you can get an idea there. You see the numbers there. Do I think it's a bit quieter? Well, maybe very slightly. So far as I understand it, 3 dB is like double the sound level or half the sound level, depending which way you take that. This, so far as I know, is about a 10-hour print. The only one I haven't put an anti-vibration sort of bearing thing on is the extruder. I might put one on there as well. Don't think the extruder is too noisy, to be honest. There will be a bit of slight fan noise on this, well, on the previous one, well, the previous sort of demo I did. Can I get that in focus? I'll have to pull the camera back. So yeah, the fan, this fan here, I knocked it with a screwdriver while it was turning and it's knocked one of the blades off, so it does give a bit of noise there. Not too bad. That's a fan for the hot end, blowing air over the hot end. I'll open the door again. My arm's aching here. I'm trying to get the reflective light off it. So that should give you an idea of those anti-vibration bearings. I'm going to call them bearings. I'll put a proper name down to them here and some link details. So with the door closed, it's about 64 dB. And it was saying, as I say, as it does then when I start talking, it comes up with traffic generally, and that seemed to be the level before, but now it's moderate rainfall when I stop talking, stop yabbering. Moderate rainfall. So this is my server cabinet. I'll put some details about that down here. I think that's enough. to give you a pretty good idea of the noise levels. I reckon the camera's about 1.5 meters away at the moment from the actual printhead. Okay, I'll finish off there. I can't see it having any effect on the print qualities or anything like that, by the way, because the rubber they use is quite hard. Might just cut down like vibrations slightly. Well, that is, and vibrations is noise basically.